So now we're at the part B on the student handout, the formatting the exercise. Your spreadsheet should be similar to what you see on page 3, the top of page 3 of the student handout. And now you're ready to do some formatting here. So we're going to quickly go through this. The first one says center the main title and subtitle. So you're going to start with the main title here where it says software sales forecast. Now you want to center it over this entire table. So we're going to have to highlight from location A1 right across to K1. So we're just highlighting in that whole top row here. And we are going to, I'm just going to click on the home button here. So I've highlighted from A1 to K1. And on your toolbar, you'll see something that says merge. And if you click that down arrow, there's something that says merge and center, which takes that label and merges all the cells and centers the label in that range that we highlighted. And we're going to do the same thing with your name. So highlight from A2 to K2, and the same thing. We're going to take this label, center it in the middle. We're going to merge all these cells and have that label centered in the middle. So it's the same thing. Go to merge and center. So that's step number 1. It says change the font size of the 2 headings to 14. Well, that's simple. If you just highlight that first top part, highlight from A1 to K2, and then you have your font size here. We're going to change it to size 14. And you can see there's higher emphasis. The rest is spreadsheet, it says, in step number 3 will be size 12 in bold. So we'll highlight the entire rest of the bold spreadsheet. We'll put bold, and we'll go to size 12. Okay, a little bit more emphasis and a little bit more clarity after step 3. Change the background. This is step number 4. Change the background color of the cells that contains your 2 main headings. So here's our 2 main headings. We're going to highlight those 2 areas, and there's 2 buttons here. This is for the background color, and this is for the font color. So you can pick and choose what colors you like. So maybe, I don't know, go with a blue and a yellow font here. And using that technique, you can then start adding color to the rest of the table. In step number 6, it says change the font style. So I'm going to highlight again A1 to K2. And here's your various fonts here. You just hit that drop down arrow. And you can pick whatever font that you prefer here. Okay, and if you don't like what you've done, there's the undo button, which takes you back to the previous step. And then it tells you in step number 7, repeats steps 4 to 6, and basically add color. And so, take a moment to, kind of add your own color scheme to all of this. Something that you prefer. Again, there's the background color. I'm just going to play. I won't go through all this. So you can change all the colors of any part of your spreadsheet. It's just adding a little flair or a little pizzazz to your spreadsheet. I mean, you can do that with. I won't go and do all of this, but just to show you, just by using these 2 buttons here, you can do so. Now it says that these numbers should be formatted to 2 decimal places. Well, that's already been done, and remember, you can do that using these buttons here, or just going up to format those cells that I just highlighted. You'll get a dialog box, and make sure you choose number, the tab number here, and then number and 2 decimal places. Okay. Now we're on to the last page, and it says to make an adjustment here. You see how the label percentage change sort of goes over 2 columns here? Well, there's a way to put that all in one. So I'll highlight that entire label, percentage change, We're going to go to Format again, and we're going to format the cells that we just highlighted. And this time we're going to choose not the number tab, but alignment. And you'll see something called wrap text. So I'm going to click on that button and click OK, and notice what happens. Okay, see how it puts it into one column. And by the way, if you move your mouse over the column divider here, you can increase the size of that. So I'm just widening the columns here until I get all the word percentage change. Okay. I'm just going to add some color there. And again, don't forget to hit that save button after you've done the various editing. Now, step number 11 says you could put your digital picture in here. So if you've taken a picture using Photo Booth, okay, and it's on your desktop, all you need to do is, you just go to Insert here, and you go to Photo, and Picture from File, and then it opens up your this dialog box, and of course this will be off the desktop. You'll see your picture here, and you'll just click on it, and then it'll insert your digital picture into the spreadsheet. I don't have a digital picture, so I didn't go through the entire steps. And then your digital picture will appear here, and then you simply click on it and resize it, so it's quite resize it to a thumbnail and put it in this area here. That's optional. You don't really have to do that. Next, we move on to doing some graphing.